I have decided that eagles are going to be best on the police force.
Yeah, Eagle Police.
I'm really glad you went Eagle Police because I also consider Eagle Police.
And, there's actually a bunch of animals that the police force use. Well, not a bunch. Some animals. Obviously, canine units. Did you know that they also use, obviously, horses? They have the Mounties up in Canada, and also just, like, city police sometimes have horses for ride control.
Yeah.
In Africa, they have, the police use mine detection rats.
Mine detection rats.
Which they have trained to go around the ground, and, like, when they sniff a mine, they'll just, like, kind of scratch the surface on top of it. Not explode. This is humane. But the rats find the mines that they can then dig up and dispose of.
Similarly, I actually think I heard, I don't think it was a police thing, but I think at some point I heard about them training bees to detect the unexploded ordnance and stuff.
Oh, that one I didn't hear of.
How do you train bees?
I think it's mostly like you just change like which pheromones they're looking for.
Oh.
So they like, instead of looking for like pollen, they look for like whatever's in bombs, I guess.
Bomb juice.
Yeah, bomb juice. The most important of all elements.
I was imagining that much more sci-fi, where you walk into a darkened room, a single light shines down onto a singular chair right in the center. No other features. You sit in the chair, a helmet descends upon your head, and you are now part of the hive mind. And now you can control the bees.
And now you can control the bees should be the start of, like, every story ever.
And then the last one I have here is the Navy uses what they call marine mammal systems.
Oh, yeah. I heard about this
Which are
one.
just dolphins.
It's great.
So they've trained these dolphins to find sea mines, and then they put little buoys over where the sea mines are so that the U.S. Navy can get rid of them. There are currently 75 dolphins employed by the U.S. Navy.
So the dolphins are the ones who put the buoys on? Because that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, the dolphins have the buoys.
Yes. That's great.
Also, can you put on your... If you train dolphins like that, can you put... like, on your resume, it's like, oversaw 75 employees in mine detection operations.
Oh, why do you specify your employees were mammals? No reason.
Yeah, 75 mammalian employees. Wait, did you mean to write male? Yeah, they're all mammal.
Yep, all mammals.
So, obviously, I think eagles, they're gonna be, like, best kind of as a deterrent more than, like, actually, like, arresting people, which they'll be also very good at, but... Imagine this. You go into a jewelry store, you knock up the place, smash the case, grab the goods, run out, you got your bag with a $sign on it, on your back, as you run into a side alley thinking you're safe. And then you just hear a screech from the sky above.
That'd be terrifying.
You just drop it, right? You just drop it and run, and it doesn't even matter because you still just got caught by this eagle.
Yeah. The other thing I thought of, too, was, you know how in, like, police, there's always, like, the police helicopters following, like, car chases? Well, instead of that, it was just, like, 4 eagles circling above them.
Oh, yeah. So what we're going to have, first off, is you're going to give these eagles an adorable blue vest.
Yes.
And on that little vest is going to be a little GoPro. So not only you have, like, the police get, all the police get the body cams nowadays, but this is going to be, like, the cool one. Like, this is going to be the one where it's, like... You're going to see, like, the helicopter footage on CNN, where it's going to be like, oh, there he is, the guy running away. He's running onto Route 5, trying to cross the street. And then the camera's going to start zooming, and you're going to realize, oh, no, it's not zooming, it's diving.
At 100 miles per hour.
So, the one thing I'm not sure, and I wanted your guys' opinion on this one. Do you think eagles could put handcuffs on people?
I don't think so.
Probably not.
They kind of are handcuffs.
Yeah.
Like, they could just grab your wrists. So I guess they're probably not, like, finessed enough to put on handcuffs. So they're going to have to, in that case, kind of probably rough people up, like, a little bit.
Right.
Again, this is a deterrent. Like, this is going to stop some crimes. They're also going to be great in cities. Like what Chris said, like, I'm on the fifth story of my building. People have to go upstairs. Eagles don't. They could just, like, dive bomb someone, like, that's in the 5th story of a building. They're, like, not going to see it coming. It's like, oh, you locked your doors? Did you lock your windows?
Just make sure the window is open. We'll smash right into it.
Well, that's a bird problem. We'll have to work on that. Maybe they get those little police hats with the spike on top. Another cool fact about eagles, we talked about their eyesight obviously is very good. But it was better than I realized. First off, they can see more colors. So our visual map is made up of 3 colors. Eagles can see 5, which is just also a cool fact I wanted to mention.
Cool.
Yeah, I think I saw that one too, and it was pretty awesome.
But something good for police that I think is specific to eagles is that they can also see UV light. And UV light is used oftentimes in the production of certain medicinal herbs.
There you go. Drug eagles.
And obviously, you got a building full of UV light. We're not going to know. But, Cadet Eagleson over there is definitely gonna be able to see that just from the air, from miles away. And your drug operation is gonna be fucked.
Mm-hmm.
One more thing that I'm not sure if you'd want to train your eagles to do this, but it would be kind of helpful and easy for eagles to do. So, it's more of a fire department thing, but I think the police could take on is getting cats out of trees. Eagles would be very good at that.
Would they be?
You'd
Or
have
would
to
they
be
just,
very...
yeah, they'd have to be gentle.
Yeah, clear in your instructions.
The thing is, I think you could definitely train the eagles to get cats out of trees.
You'd scare the crap out of the cat.
Yeah, so the cat's coming out of the tree one way or the other.
Right.
The difficult thing is, can you train eagles not to get every cat out of every tree?
Right.
Because I'm pretty sure cats climb trees all the time just for funsies and can get down no problem. But you might have a slight PR problem if your eagles are coming down and taking all the cats out of trees every opportunity.
And if they, mistake a squirrel for a cat. There's going to be a lot of squirrels in trees.
Well, I think they're just going to eat the squirrels. And I mean, do people need squirrels? Do they serve an important part of, the suburban food chain?
I guess not.
Maybe in Alabama.
If someone was like, hey, we're going to introduce these eagles and they're going to eat all the squirrels, I'd be like, oh, yeah, that's cool.
Okay.
Do they get the raccoons too? Because I hate these fucking raccoons all around going into my garbage with their little trash faces. But yeah, they're good for border patrol. Obviously, they're gonna be good there. Just throw them down at the. You can put them in the Canadian border too. Throw them down the Mexican border, Canadian border. Maybe we put something up by Canada besides one dude that just passport. And you're like, I forgot. It's whatever. Welcome to Vancouver. Which is kind of how they do it. I think my favorite was we were on a tour up by Vancouver, right by the Alaska-Canadian border. And the tour went on a road that crossed over into Canada. And so, you're on a tour bus, so there's maybe it's reasonable. But we came back on the bus, and the guy's passports, and the bus drivers showed them specifically their passport. And then the guy just looks at the bus, he's like, yeah, come on in. And I was like, well, I brought my passport just in case, but...
That was going into Canada or coming back into the U.S.?
Back into the U.S. Going into Canada, I don't even think they checked. So, yeah, it was kind of a loose border. But maybe if there was an eagle there that could...
Check passports.
Yeah, from very far away.
From very far away.